Welcome once again to the hidden shore of the grove, where blood stains the ground, and the trees revel in their feast. But while most of this sleepy settlement slumber, a plague begins to spread. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to RimWorld, Mages versus Megacorp, where we're going to be pausing things because we have a plague. Yeah, our prisoner, Bright Metal, and Viper. So, Lisa, being our best doctor, thankfully is okay, but the person in the bed next to her isn't. So, let's make sure that we give him the best kind of treatment we can. We probably want to try and clean the bedroom before we do any of that. Now, let's look at tending. Okay, we could use the herbal medicine, but we seem to be using something else. Minor plague, and immunity is good so far, and hopefully that's going to track in a positive direction. Viper is actually kind of doing okay as well. Lisa, let's just get straight onto it. So we're going to keep a close eye on all of that. Oh yes, and we have these nice little wood-burning stoves that we've gone and put in each of the rooms, as we are going to need it. It's starting to get colder out. Now I think one of the reasons why our enemies kind of got through in the last was because of wood being in the doorways. We had these kind of arches over the top of the doors that got destroyed, and that then left wood in the doorway that left it open. Oh, and a research request opportunity. Oh no, we don't like that. We don't like that at all. So the director of Consumption Inc., her name is Katie. It's just Katie from Consumption Inc. She has sent us a message. I'm imagining a psychic message, or maybe they're just blasting out noise into the forest. So Katie is researching an artifact, but they've seemed to have hit a roadblock. They're asking for our best researcher and are willing to share some of the insights if the research goes well. It could be an opportunity for us to improve our relations with Consumption Inc. That's not going to happen. Oh, and it's just down here, just south of where we are, so they dare not come closer right now. Oh, good. Yuko down here is just ahead. Well, I mean, briefly was ahead. We are going to have to try and tend again as soon as we can. 1 more hour's time. And you know what Viper is doing such a good job? We're going to come into here and we are going to preach health, which should theoretically help us out here. Good job, Viper. All right, and Lisa, let's get you right in here. There we go. We've completed the research on the ceiling platform. So we've got inhibiting incense, which I guess calms dark spirits and entities. That's cool. However, getting the bioferrite rendering and the ceiling door could be more worthwhile. The ceiling door, I think, obviously helps us seal things in. And going off of that, we are going to have to make somewhere to seal entities. We do have that area down here, but it's not great. I think having something a little bit closer might be better. And right now, we do have a spare room still, which, I guess if we do recruit, then that'll be gone pretty quickly. So I think maybe a purpose-built place, or, what if we cleared one of these? I have no idea which is going to be worse. This one seems like it might be a little bit smaller than this one. Actually, maybe we wait until everyone's finished battling the plague, Rycon. Oh, actually, Bright Metal has, and so has Viper. And so has our friend down here. Okay, we've done it. We've won against the plague. Now, I guess because the trees are here, we may have something else interesting waiting for us. So maybe hold your horses just for a moment, Viper. Zeroka, we need you to be carrying a good weapon. Let's get you up there. Viper, we'll have you there. And Lisa, let's have you close by as well. All right. So, Viper, we'll get you deconstructing that. And you know what, Lisa? Yeah, you just wait there for now. Oh boy. What is that? That's a bulb freak. That's a tough spike. And there's another tough spike, and there's a few things here. We have mysterious sarcophagi, but I mean, just looking at the shape of this place, perfect for containment. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to cast Spirit Wolves right in here. Viper, we're going to have you standing right behind everyone else there. This is fine. Let's get shield cast, Zoroka. Oh boy. Lisa, let's actually get you doing a chain lightning and see if that will... Okay, kind of just went over that direction. That's fine. Let's get a lightning totem right into the middle here. Bright Metal and Tackleline, we're going to send you up here as well now. Oh boy, this is more than a little rough. Let's do a wing power jump to try and get away here because these things are gnarly. Lisa is taking a beating currently. So are all those Spirit Wolves. This is nasty. I don't even know if we ended up getting the totem down. Oh boy, they keep exploding, huh? They sure do. Viper, let's get you further away, please. Move, move, move. We get you striking from a distance. Zoroka, you're doing good. He's been healing as much as he can during this fight. Oh my gosh. Let's move up here, Zoroka. Oh, we're getting some shots back. Viper, good work. And that's more explosions, more explosions. Zoroka, oh, Lisa, yikes, that's a lot of damage. You know what, let's try and get a healing totem up. If you can do that while you're on the ground, oh, no, she's like full on down now. Tackleline, let's get you in here as well. Zoroka just got another heal off as well. Well done. Lisa is up. I think we've done it, folks. I think we have actually done it. Okay, so let's just assess the injuries. Nothing lost, that's great. Same deal, Zoroka was shielded pretty much the entire time. Okay, good. But we are still bleeding, and we're not going to have healing up anytime soon. So we do still have some alive entities that we may be able to potentially keep in here. We just need to try and get something to seal the doorway. Oh, and all these corpses are going to be most welcome. Okay, so the sealing platform itself, it looks like we can make out of a number of different resources. We're gonna go for wood. Let's try and build 2 of them for now. Bright Metal, let's have you helping out with that. We don't have the ceiling door yet, but we'll just put any kind of door that we can on. Honestly, a log gate, it'll be kind of protective. Right now, Lisa is going to try and save Viper here, but really, Lisa is the one that's in more danger currently. Oh, Viper, you've got lots of mana left. Let's get you regenerating, Lisa. There we go, that'll help. So with regeneration, we should see these wounds starting to heal, but we do still need to stop the blood. Already, that's looking really good on Viper. Zoroka is fully healed. He barely took any damage in that fight. Yeah, that shield makes a big difference. But we got to remember, those things explode. They go everywhere. They're nasty. Okay, now Lisa, I would like you to self-tend. So do that as quick as you can, huh? Let's go move that out of our doorway here. Okay, that's unfortunate. Well, maybe not. We've got some weird tendrils there already. Okay, alright, Bright Metal. Let's go capture this tough spike. Oh, containment strength, it's not strong enough. Okay, yeah, because the containment strength of these is slightly different, so I gotta assume that maybe making it as something different will make it stronger. So we'll deconstruct that one for the moment and see what we can do. They're not gonna bleed out. Not immediately. Also, we've got an animal pulsar here. Lisa, you doing okay? You are. That's good. Looks like Viper is kind of good to go as well. You know what? We could cast Regenerate on yourself. That'll help those wounds heal up all the faster. Oh, we can learn Cure Disease. Feel like that will be a useful one to have. Let's pick that up. We'll put that on autocast as well. So, holding out hope here. Containment strength 53. And how much did they need? Man, they're not going to be alive for that much longer at this stage. But this is enough. This is 53, and we only need 50 to contain this. Entity treatment is needed. Yeah, Lisa, could we get you on that? Excellent. Viper is fully healed at this stage. Let's try and go and regenerate Lisa. Thank you very much, Viper. Nice. Oh, Bright Metal. Look at you go, studying away. Now, this place really needs to be cleaned up. Also, we have things to look at in here. We have an ancient loot chest, which I think we're going to get Zoroka to open. And then, of course, we have all of these mysterious sarcophagi. We have no idea what's hiding away in there. Psychic aging lance. A one-use psychophysical effector. It ages the target's mind and body, only taking a few moments to grow a couple of decades, along with healing any old scars through the rapid generation of new tissue. It works over long distances and through walls. Hot damn. Okay, so... Oh, Dragon's Descent. The dragon. We can age the dragon, which is going to hatch in 0.0 days. Egg progress 100%. So theoretically, this is going to be any moment now, right? Okay. I will wait with bated breath. But yeah, while we are waiting on that, we're going to keep Soroka up here, and we are going to open this mysterious sarcophagi and see what's waiting for us. Oh good, Lisa's here, just in case anything goes horribly wrong, and it didn't. We've got ancients in here. Yeah, slave of the ancients. These are they all slaves? It looks like they're all slaves that were locked away. Okay, so who do we have here? We've got Haney with some decent medical skill, tough melee animals, Carlota, good with animals, really good with animals. The intellectual skill, fantastic. Okay, Carlota, it would be great if we were able to potentially save you. Don't really want Haney, Manabu, but what are we going to do? We're going to rescue is what we're going to do. Let's get Carlota, and we're going to chuck down a healing totem, and hopefully that'll save them. Yeah, I wasn't expecting them all to kind of pop out at once like that, but, you know, here we are. Okay, healing totem, let's pop that down there, Lisa. It's more mana spent, but, okay. That's a level. I'll take that. And let's try and do some extra tending if we can. So, as much as I want to keep on going into totems, I think we're going to try and get a little bit more skill with our spirit wolves, just because they're very, very useful. I gotta be honest, I don't think the healing totem heals anyone else but us. So, Soroka, we'll get you in here doing some healing, and Viper, we might be doing the same. Oh, Carlota joins. Carlota joins. Just like that. Okay, you're gonna need some clothes, but Carlota Hendricks has joined us, and you're fantastic. The animal skill is what we're after, the intellectual skill. You are a misandrist, though, so that's going to be a bit of a difficult one. We'll see how we do with that. That does mean that we could probably just release these two here. I mean, you are of our belief system. If we send you back there, I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing, would it? Start spreading a little bit of our belief. Let's look at releasing you. As for you, we will wait until you're fully healed, and then we will release you after that. Carlota, you are going to have to rest for a little bit longer, though. Yeah. Oh, you are also suffering from hypothermia. Let's do something about that, too. Oh, and we've got a marriage. We have a marriage. Soroka and Viper are getting married. Oh, and Haney has joined as well. Okay. Right. I wasn't super keen on that, but that's fine. Haney, welcome. Just wandering in here. Completely nude. Great. Well, we're going to let them celebrate a little, and then we're going to figure out what's going to happen here with Haney. Haney does have some medical skill. He is tough. He's also still really young. He's only 13. So, all right. Okay. Oh, and the marriage is beginning. Okay. Wonderful. Haney's not feeling too well. I'm not surprised, mate. Carlota is here now as well. Fantastic. They're just having a good old time. Oh, and Haney has collapsed. Haney has collapsed. Full on food. That'll probably be it, buddy. He's just slugging along the ground. Look at you go. You strange man. Well, I say man. Okay, kid. It's a hell of a beard for a 13-year-old, though. Must have some stone-born in him. Well, we do actually have some clothes down here, so Carlota, let's go get you. Well, actually, we won't interrupt the celebration. We'll wait until afterwards, and then we'll get some clothes sorted for them. Oh my gosh, the dragon. The dragon is hatched. Green dragon whelp. Amazing. Okay, so here's the thing. Maybe we try and train the dragon before we do anything else. We have dragon fire and fire spit. right click to enable autocasting. Maybe we don't have autocasting on that just yet, but we have a damn dragon. And I'll see if they provide a name for it. Otherwise, we will come up with a suitable name. Also, Carlota could very well be our dragon tamer. With 13 in her taming, that's great. Oh, okay. Looks like you're up and walking around, so let's go and try to release you then, eh? Oh, Carlota, you have way more hair than I expected. The plasteel, I think it was plasteel, or actually no, it's a mithril slice cap that she was wearing. It was quite damaged. It was keeping all that hair down. Oh, and I was going to say maybe we wanted to give their friends like a proper burial, but they've had some kind of a burial. Hang on. Ready to harvest? Harvest what? The tree can be harvested for twisted meat and bioferrite. Ah, okay. We can harvest things from them. Twisted meat, maybe not something that we want to get. Hang on, are you chopping this down? Oh. We do chop it down, but I'm guessing it regrows over time? Maybe? Will deteriorate in 5 days. Maybe not. Okay. But we have bioferrite now, and yeah, twisted meat, which is being consumed by the tree, so that's good. We're probably going to have to pull the stockpile back a little bit once we have harvested this tree here. Oh, yeah, the forest is changing. The trees are losing their leaves, and even the great big trees are shedding a lot of theirs. You know what? Let's go for one last great big berry harvest. You know what? Seeing as Carlota is our main animal trainer, I think we're going to put our animal bed in here for our little dragon to sleep in. And I suppose we could get a proper sleeping spot down here as well. Oh, wand of ice, complete. Excellent. Okay, so who do we want this to go to? I'm honestly thinking Bright Metal, because he does have decent shoot. Let's get that equipped, buddy. Let's go harvest the tree here, and we'll create a stockpile here. I feel like, yeah, we're going to have to shrink this back a bit. There we go, that's going to make this one nice and happy. And that's more bioferrite, which maybe we should try and just store in here for now. Yeah, those are going to be our bioferrite crates. Ooh. Okay, so we've just completed part of our magic research. I think we're going to dip into the barbarian research, specifically for the armor and weapon benches that they have there. Oh cool, Carlota can study down here as well. Neat. Oh, and we dropped off the barbarian. Excellent. Okay, good. So we no longer need this prisoner containment. We will still need to put a bed in here for Haney, who is currently just sleeping on Zeroka and Viper's floor. Oh, okay, yeah. With the sandstone slab door there, the containment strength is now 192. That's pretty good. We'll go and put another door there as well. And you know, I think we're probably going to have to expand things out here slightly in this room, because we have quite a few more colonists now. Oh, the great houses want us to destroy a prison camp. It's a little bit of a journey away. They have promised us an ancient chitin hooded helmet and an ancient longbow masterwork. That is very, very tempting. Okay, Tackleline. He wants to become a shaman, just like Lisa. That is such good news. So it does take a while for them to get the inspiration, but they can get it. This is brilliant news. We can also do a conversion ritual as well, but first of all, melding of magic. Also, Tackleline, you're downed. Why are you downed? Oh, you smoked too much, I'm guessing? No, food poisoning, major. Okay, I think we might be able to cure that disease. Let's try. It may be a disease. Unable to cure this type of disease. Well, that's just unfortunate then, isn't it? Wow, the arcane crafting bench is great, but it's also rather big, so I think we're going to need to try and expand our crafting space into a larger building than what we've got here. Perhaps we'll look at doing a crafting hall of sorts. But then again, at the same time, I kind of like the idea of having these smaller purpose-built buildings. Well, it is time for the melding of magic. It's time for Boris to embrace magic and become a shaman, just like Lisa. Let us hope for a decent ritual here. Lisa speaks about protecting peace, about protecting the next stage in human evolution. Interesting. And magic is being infused. Boris? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we've had a few things happen there. We have an encouraging melding of magic, which is great. Everyone gets a mood improvement here. So that's fantastic. Sky shards. Mass sky shard impact. Your tribespeople witness several sky shards fall nearby. This event has most likely not gone unnoticed by other factions who may try to seek out the sky shards themselves. So imbuing magic into Boris summoned those, brought them down from the very sky itself, and that's a lot. There's 3 of them. Okay. All right, yeah, so they are all kind of across the place here. We're definitely going to want to try and make it out towards this one here. At the same time, I feel like it's probably worth us trying to get to that prison camp. We've got about a week before we need to give up on that. But Boris, let's check in with Boris. Chain lightning and hex. You're a mage, Boris. You are a mage. You're a shaman, no less. So that's fantastic. That's some very, very good news for us. Looking at magic here, yeah, we'll want you to learn totems and spirit wolves, and we'll have a great time, won't we? Yes. Now, because that seems to be going well, I think we're going to try and hit our dragon here with this psychic aging lance. We're going to get Carlota to do that, so we're going to activate it, and we're going to select the dragon. It says it works through walls and everything like that, so we'll see if this works as intended. Alright, Carlota is entering the chamber now with Psychic Lance in hand. Okay, whoa! Oh my gosh! That is a full green dragon. Okay, yeah, aged 403 days. That is such a massive deal for us. I imagine that this is quite a dangerous creature, right? Caravan riding speed, of course. It can be a pack animal as well. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I love the sound of this dragon as well. We'll hear it over time, but yeah, this is so good. Carlota, you've done a brilliant job with this dragon. A little bit more training will go well though. That's a fair amount of wildness, but it's okay. We'll be okay. Oh yes, and as for our other colonists, we are not going to try and imbue them with magic until they really truly believe in our ways. Oh boy, winter is here. Excellent, we've just made another wand of ice, and I think we're going to give that, well, are we going to give that to Lisa, or could we give it to Tacaline? I mean, I think keeping him out of the fight is probably going to be better, even though his shooting isn't great. Yeah, good luck, buddy. That wand is yours. I think it's about high time that we start taking down some of these ruins that don't really belong to us or the land here. And if we can get enough blocks, we're going to put ourselves down a nice hot spring right here, right in time for winter. And Boris has learned totems. Good on you, lad. Alright, barbarian research done and dusted. Back into medieval research, we need to start getting closer to smithing. Alright, we are going to be heading out into the world, but before we do, we're going to have ourselves a sorceress fiesta. So let's hit the drums and see our friends off, whoever it is that ends up going. A fun sorceress fiesta, that's great. We got some more development points there, that's fantastic, and we've recharged mana. Now, as for who's going to go out into the world, of course, our green dragon most certainly is going to. We're going to be sending Tacaline, our new shaman, out, as well as Zoroka. Do we want to send another? We could maybe send Viper out as well. That would just leave Lisa and Bright Metal with Carlota and Haney. Oh, and Bright Metal has started construction work on our hot spring. Oh, and our caravan has arrived at the impact site. We have lava on the ground there, I think? Yup, a polluted lava lake. I see, yeah, there is a fair amount of pollution across here. And that, I think, is what we are looking for. A sky shard. Attuned to intellectual. Oh, okay. I guess we can't harvest it. It's just, we use it? Contains untold knowledge, which can be gained by interacting with the shard. Okay, so who would benefit most from this? I mean, really no one, but honestly, if we could get Tackerline's intellectual skill up, being able to stay up always and always researching, maybe not a terrible idea. Let's use the Sky Shard. And also, I don't see any enemies here. Oh, well, I spoke too soon. There's an ambush. Rabbits? Really? Rabbits. Okay. Rabbits? It seems to be. You know what? Let's try our dragon out here. Let's see. If we were to, let's say, breathe fire at this rabbit. Oh yeah, that works. That works. Let's move up over towards the Roka. And, oh, please don't hit our friend over here. Oh, no, that works very well. Thank you, dragon. And, oh, it's inert. In that case, Tackerline, you don't need to worry about that. There's an ancient bed here, but I don't think there's anything else hidden. So we'll reform and carry on with everyone. Bright Metal has a fantastic outfit going on at the moment. He's got the pelt coat, the leather shirt, and the barbarian tribal outfit on the outside. Oh, and that does remind me, we have the other weapons benches that we can put down. The armor bench, the weapon bench. Oh, we'll probably want to have a fire going in here as well. Boris has the flu. That's okay, I'm sure he can make it. However, yeah, his consciousness isn't super high to begin with. Let's hope he can hang on. Oh yeah, Haney, as much as I like you holding on to the slice cap, I think we're going to try and get you to take that off. Let's see. Oh, that's your real hair under there. Alright. Oh, and I just remembered, Zoroka and Viper are actually married now, so we should be able to put a new nice bed down for them using some of the cloth that we've been weaving as of late. Interesting. Okay, so I'm having a look at the weapons bench here. You need existing weapons here and skulls to be able to make many of these things. Oh, and the bone armor uses the barbarian tribal outfit that we've already got. Or we could go for a leather coat. Honestly, I think leather coat might be more our style. Less of the bone, more of the coats. Yeah. So everyone that's wearing one at the moment, will probably just get them taking them off for now until it's all upgraded. And we've arrived at yet another impact site, and wow, that's an impressive looking creature, an angel moth. Shooting. Cool. So we are going to use this. Now it is saying who should use this. I guess maybe we can just try and get close to it first of all. Let's see. Alright, no ambush yet. But if we were to get someone to use it, maybe it would actually make sense for Tackerline to use it because shooting skill is terrible. Viper's skill is great. Tackerline, let's say use the shard and see if that actually works. Oh, okay. Right, so I think it becomes inert afterwards. Was used granting 5 levels. Oh, and then it's beautiful. Okay, so we did actually get some intellectual skill. You have some more shooting skill now. That's great. And no ambush. Huh. Well, that just leaves that last impact site and of course, the prison site, which we should be able to make it to today. Oh, of course, we won't be able to do this yet because we don't have skulls. Okay, that's something that we're going to need. Oh boy, and would you look at that? We've got a hot spring. We may look at building up around here, but we'll see how people take it just as it is. Okay, we've arrived at the prison camp and it's quite a few guards here. And it looks like it's a barbarian tribe. We do have some animals off towards the east here. We could potentially try to enrage them. I think facing our enemy kind of out in the open is going to be the best thing that we can do. Having this long stretch between us and them. So we're going to get everyone kind of in the corner so that we can potentially back out if things get crazy. But Viper, we're going to get you moving along the top through this horrific smog. We can see pollution has already taken root here. And we're going to try and beguile these animals. Let's see how close we need to get. So this should enrage them. Okay. Let's fire that off if we can. And yep, they are heading in. So Viper, let's get you moving over here now. Back towards everyone else. And Dragon, we could open things up with a bit of a fire breath, right? Or a fire spit. I guess we'll hold it until they start making their way on over here. It looks like this action has caused them to choose to attack us. Oh, and there's quite a few of them here. So ideally, if we can get a group together like this, that would be really, really good. They're doing pretty good against these animals though, and they are starting to make their way out towards us. Oh boy. So, Tackleline, you do have lightning totems that you can put down. We're going to start to get those in place at the moment. We're going to put one here, and if we can put down another, that would be amazing. I don't know if we are going to be able to. Oh, well, there is a cooldown on that. We could go for an earth totem, which should stagger enemies in the area around here. So, let's see if we can get that up as well. The lightning is already starting to do its thing. Viper will be poisoning as soon as they're in range, which looks like they already are. Zoroka, let's kind of get you out in front here, and Dragon, let's see. We're going to try and wait and see if they kind of congregate around these totems. It looks like that's kind of what they're doing. We've got quite a big group together here. All right, I mean, wasn't quite as good as I hoped it was going to be. All right, let's pop and let's breathe some fire towards them. Zoroka, how about you just kind of get out the way there? Let's get shield up and running right now. Okay, that's good. And Dragon, let's get you in the front. All right, it looks like they're trying to go into the water to put themselves out. Tackleine's down in like one hit. Oh boy. Okay, so Viper, let's get out towards the water so that there's a bit of distance between you and our enemies. And we are going to start melee attacking here as much as we can. Tackleine's back up. Tackleline is back up. Okay. Let's get a healing totem down if we can, because that will help keep us alive. Wonderful. There we go. Our dragon is currently in the thick of it at the moment. How about we do a flyaway and then we try and hit them in one go. We will need Zoroka to try and get the heck out of there though. So we're going to get him moving back. Let's see if this will work. Okay, the dragon has flown. We're going to try and hit them there. Zoroka, you better move, buddy. You better move. Oh boy. Okay, I do like it, but we need to keep on moving here. And we also need to get our dragon back into the thick of things. Tackleline, you keep running, buddy. You keep running. Dragon, you've got your breath back. That's good. Zoroka, let's try and get you moving. This is a bit of a mess to try and control. Oh boy. That's going to be really tricky to get off. We're going to try and move a little bit further down here. I feel like that's going to get Tackleline. Let's just go for them out the front here then if we can. Good. A good spit. A good spit. That healing totem is just like keeping us up. This is fantastic. Let's try and grab that spear back, Zoroka, if you can. Oh man, not quite. Alright, but this is going to take them a little while to get out towards Viper, so that's working at our benefit. Our dragon has its fire spit back. That's great. Can we hit them without it damaging itself? Well, kind of, yeah. The fire is so good. Viper, we really need to get you moving away from there. She can glide across difficult terrain because of her wings. Amazing. This, I think, may just keep us alive. Let's get that shield back up, Zoroka. Let's try and get you grabbing that spear if you can. Actually, before you do that, let's let our dragon hit them again. Zoroka, you get out the way for now, yeah? Quest completed. I think our enemies are starting to flee. Viper, keep on fleeing. Zoroka, go get your spear. Dragon, you have done some monumental work for us. And look at the damage. Really next to nothing. Viper is also cleaning up here. Tackleline, come get your wand back. But the totems, the wands, the dragon, everything made the difference here. There we go. The area is safe. We can reform. Oh, and it looks like our friends they're gone. They decided to just get up and leave. Well, okay. Let's see what else we can find here. As for these barbarians, we're going to be finishing them off. Zoroka, you do that. Viper, let's clear this place. Claiming every door will make it nice and easy for us to just move on through and see what riches remain. There's some gourmet desserts, there's some pemmican, that's about it. But all these bodies here, well, they do have skulls. And we are going to need some of those. So we've got some messy work to do here if we are to empower ourselves in the armor we wear. But Legionnaires, that is where we're going to be leaving things for today's episode. Winter has hit, and so too have our enemies. Our walls have been tested and will be improved upon. We harbor dark creatures within our walls. Attempting to understand them may give us the advantage we need to take Consumption Inc. down. And 2 ancient humans now call this place home. Oh, and our prizes from the dwarves have arrived. We'll be sure that they find a good home. Our dragon rests and recovers on a beach covered in sand turned to glass. We'll need a name for this not so little one. So let your voices be heard below. For the moment, this chapter comes to a close, and I ask you all, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome, and until next time, stay